Yo, what's poppin', y'all? And welcome back to another episode. Today is a super special and exciting day. I keep hitting the bottom of the tripod here. Super exciting day because today I want to start putting together the Sti block. Super duper excited. I'm gonna open up these doors because I want to actually get some air in here and stuff. But yeah, my workstation and stuff like that is a crazy mess, as you can kind of tell. Stuff is still floating around. I got flies in here, but yeah, so I'm gonna move some of this stuff around. We're gonna start to get some of this stuff put up into the block. I'm sorry, I'm kind of, I don't know what the hell's going on with me today, but I got some stuff going on. But anyway, I have a whole lot of parts. This one just came in. We'll open that in a second or two, see what that is. But I had the block over here. I'm gonna wheel it over in this area, and then we're actually gonna get to start to working. Some of the stuff I'm gonna have to slow down on. Some of the head parts, I'm gonna be putting those on and together and on the car, but I'm not gonna be able to bolt down the cams because I need to still order cam seals, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the valve covers, and along with the valve, the intake manifold. So I'm gonna take the intake manifold apart, get all the wires off and everything like that, make sure that's all bare, and move that to the side, and it's gonna join the valve covers that I have in the house as of right now, because I don't know what color I'm gonna be doing yet. But as soon as I get that, I'm still waiting on a bunch more parts, like I said before in the last episode. Still waiting on coolant lines, still waiting on like other stuff. Like, yeah, I gotta buy a I'm looking to actually buy a Perrin, what do you want to call that, suction in you know, inlet tube or whatever for the turbo. So I'm looking at that. The car actually has a Cobb like short ram intake or whatnot, so I'm gonna keep that on the car, probably use a Perrin or something like that. I got a guy that's got one local, so I might just pick that up from him. So the goal for today is to get the oiling system done, get the heads on, and get the the oil pan on. That is the goal. Hopefully we can get that on, and then it's going to be a waiting game after that. So let me set the camera up somewhere, and we'll get to work. Let's go. Okay, before we get into anything super crazy, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open this package. I want to see what is in it, because like I said before, I've been going super crazy trying to get stuff for the car. So all right, figure out what this is. I have an idea what it is, but let's see. Jesus. Okay. All right. Very apparent. I got these secondhand. So I'm gonna clean these bad boys up. Instead of IAG TGV deletes. All right. So that's gonna be a nice addition. I got the hardware. I didn't think I was gonna get the hardware, which is cool. So yeah, that's really, really nice. IAG for the win. All right. So I'm pretty sure these are gonna get coated the same color as what I'm gonna do, whatever I'm gonna do with the engine bay. So I haven't figured that out yet. Like I said before, I'm gonna take the intake manifold and stuff like that apart, and we'll start coating after a couple days here, after I figure out exactly what I'm gonna do. But that is not the focus of this video today. The video is gonna be about getting the motor started. So let's, like I said before, let's wheel it over here and let's get it rocking. All right, so let's move the camera over here, and we will be going off of time lapse. So I'll put you on a time lapse, and we're gonna get this thing rocking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do put the head gaskets on, put the heads on, and put up the head studs. So that's going to be our plan for the next couple steps here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go step by step for you guys to try to get everything that you need whenever you get to this point in your build. So the first thing is going to be your head studs. So let's whip out the head studs. Let's see what the instructions say, because some instructions are going to be different depending on whatever head studs you got. So I didn't drill mine or do anything crazy for like 12 mil you know, like bolts or you know, head studs. So all of my head studs are going to be like, you know, OEM style or whatever. So they'll just go right in without a problem going through the head gasket. So some like I said before, you get the thicker ones, you need to thread them in, and then you need to put them in. But with this OEM style ones, like, you don't need to do that. So let's get those out and let's get rocking. Okay, one of the first things that you'll notice is that with these head studs, there is a longer, like, part of the shaft, I guess, that's threaded, and then you have a short part that's threaded with the, you know, like the hex bolt up top. This always goes to the top. So you can use an Allen key to actually thread these in. So no oil or anything goes down at the bottom part. Oil and thread locker, thread sealer, whatnot goes at the top. So always remember that. So let's keep it going. So took me a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but I did get both sides. The point is to try to get them as even as possible. So all of mine are somewhat even, you know, with the exception of this one up here. It gave me a little bit of problems, but we are on to the next step. So the next step will be to clean out the bores on both sides. Well, I'm going to be working on the one side. I'll be working on this one side so that I don't lose any of the buckets or anything like that. When I say buckets, I mean like over here, the stock heads, or well, the modified heads, whatever, cleaned up heads, whatever you want to call them. So when I take all of this stuff apart, I don't want any of these buckets. So this is what I mean when I say buckets inside here. So inside here, there's buckets. So they're all measured for the valve lash. So I don't really want to go through and actually redo them. It looks like the machine shop already did that, so I'm not going to touch any of that. All I'm going to do is pull the cams out just so I can make way for the, you know, so I can get to the head studs, and then I could torque these bad boys down. So let's do that. All right, people, so now that we're at this stage here, all I did was just snug them all down with my little 1/4" thing there. But here's the sequence here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get your trusty torque wrench and, you know, whatever size, you know, like socket that you need. And you snug these bad boys down. So the instructions say 1 through 6, 30, 60, and then 90. So it should be pretty easy. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do all that, and then yeah, we'll get back to it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting somewhere. So we have almost an assembled long block. Well, somewhat of a long block. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I'm gonna take a quick break because like there's a couple things we still can do. We can put the water pump on, which I plan on doing right now. I plan on putting the oil cooler on, the you know, the Killer Bee stuff underneath, and putting the oil pan on, and then I think that's gonna wrap up our day for today. Because yeah, it's woo, man, oh man, just getting to this point is so exciting, so good, so gratifying, like you have no idea. But I got to get the valve covers and the intake manifold done ASAP because I don't want to have this thing exposed to everything that's going on. So like I said before, I'm waiting for some stuff, EGR or air pump delete stuff I'm still waiting for, so that's there. The other side is over there. I can start actually putting in all of the cam sensors, cam angle sensors, but I haven't tightened any of this stuff down just yet because I still need to wait for the cam plugs or whatever, camshaft seals. So I can't really do anything with that. So as soon as I get that, I can actually put the cover on for this side. I still have to wait for this side because I still am waiting for, you know, some things to go over top here for the, you know, the water pump, you know, but water pump line. So yeah, so I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're actually going to start getting the water pump on and we'll start doing some stuff. So let's go. Back in action. So I have pushed my my motor from here to there, and we will concentrate our fire on the next part here, which will be the oil pump. So it does have its own bolts, which is good, and I think it has its own gasket. I have to look. If not, like I do have gasket maker, and I went out and bought a brand new tube. So I'll, if I need to silicone around, I will silicone around. But yeah, so, and I went to the store and ordered cam seals for all four sides, for all four cams. So, which is awesome. Cannot wait to get that. So what I will do is start to get this stuff done. And, you know, to torque all these bolts up will be 5 foot-pounds or 60 inch-pounds. So let's go. Okay, people, so I'm super excited. We have the oil pump all finished up and torqued down, and we have the water pump all torqued down, the water neck, and we have the new thermostat. So whenever you're doing a motor, it's just easy to get all of these parts all brand new because, like, you might as well. You know, brand new water pump or brand new thermostat and water pump and you know, everything you need isn't going to be expensive, you know, as opposed to getting in there and actually doing it while the you know, while the motor is in the car. It's just going to be terrible. So it's just easier to do it right now while you're doing this. So the next thing we will be doing is we will be putting all the Killer Bee stuff on, the oil baffle, the pickup tube, and we're going to put the oil pan on, and that should round out our day on what we got going on, and you know, blah blah blah. So which is good. So let's continue to go, and we'll go from there. So let's go. Okay, before I cover this whole beautiful thing here, I definitely want to show you guys. Killer Bee makes some beautiful stuff, as you guys know. The reason why we went with a Killer Bee pickup tube and windage tray is because the OEM windage tray is garbage, and we're just gonna use this one. It's way better, and it keeps stuff in the oil pan, which is exactly what you need. And well, baffle. I'm sorry, baffle. Windage tray, I don't know, whatever it is. It's a windage tray. Anyway, the oil pickup tube is way better. It is reinforced at 1, 2, 3, 4 points here, besides the actual like pickup. It is way better of a design than the OEM style, because it does break either here or here, and then you lose all oil pressure, and then your engine goes kaboom. So yeah, Subaru is they just need to up their ante here, but this Killer Bee setup is very, very nice. So on with the to the next part. So we are gonna put the oil pan on, and we are gonna continue to work on this bad boy. So let's go. Okay, people, so I am at a spot where I need to kind of stop. There's really not too much I can kind of do now. I did get the oil cooler on. It's not torqued down or anything like that, and I have this little nipple back here for the coolant passage. I have that torqued down and ready to go. Oil pan is down. It's not torqued down because I'm gonna let this sit overnight. I'm gonna let the silicone kind of bond to the metal, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow and then I'll torque it down. Make sure that's all straight, solid, and good, and then hopefully we can move forward as soon as I get more parts, because I don't have any more parts to kind of put on this bad boy. I have TGVs. I'm definitely gonna clean these up. They look like poop. So I'm gonna clean these up. I don't know if I'm gonna powder coat these or what. I have no idea what I'm gonna do just yet, but yeah, see, like these would normally either come silver, black, gold, red. They have a bunch of colors that IAG actually has, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. I might just throw this bad boy on, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, because there might be the pipe that goes up top might run underneath that, so I don't really want to torque that down and then I have to pull that back up. So I'll leave that alone for right now. But everything else on the table is kind of on the car, well, except for the cooling mod. That'd probably be one of the only things that is not on there. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow as well, but I don't know. I'm playing a waiting game. I have to wait for the you know, camshaft seals or whatever, and then I can actually, like, you know, put my silicone in all these spots around so that I can actually get the you know, the valve covers on and stuff like that. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the valve covers, but yeah, so we're gonna leave this thing off here. I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully this is the very end of the video, so hopefully, like, I'll have everything edited in there, all the torque specs and stuff like that. I have done it before, and I've really done a good job with an Audi video that I did a long time ago. Gave all the torque specs and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll find everything. Well, I actually have everything in my phone. I just don't know if I'm gonna show you the picture or if I'm gonna just throw arrows in there for all the torque specs. But I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, if you like this video, I actually upload every 3 days. So keep it locked for all the content with the STI. You guys see how it's going. It's going very, very well. And I do have more to do, more stuff to come. And I'll be taking apart the intake manifold soon and getting that all powder coated or done up, just so that, like, everything matches, you know, blah, 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 blah. So you guys know how the deal is. So yeah, keep it locked. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that, you know, thumbs up for, you know, hopefully it does help the channel. Hopefully you guys do like what you guys see. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. All right, deuces.